Hey guys, back with part 4. This one's called The Turning Point in Finding Strength in the Struggle. So, eventually, enough was enough. I couldn't live like this anymore. There came a point when I realized that if I didn't take control of my life, no one would. The emotional weight was unbearable, and I finally started recognizing that I was stuck in a toxic cycle. But breaking free wasn't easy. I had to make hard choices, and the fear of being alone was terrifying. The fear of failing and losing what little I had left was paralyzing. But deep down, I knew I deserved more. More than constant chaos, more than endless cycles of giving and receiving nothing in return. I began to make small changes. I started setting boundaries, learning to say no when I needed to. It wasn't easy, and there were times I felt like I was going to crumble, but I held on. As I moved through the chaos of life, I began to realize something about myself. I was deeply empathetic. I could feel other people's pain as if it were my own. At first, I thought it was a curse. It hurt to care so much, especially when people didn't seem to care back or when I gave more than I received. I often found myself drained, emotionally exhausted, and questioning why I kept putting myself out there for people who didn't appreciate it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized that my empathy wasn't a weakness, it was my superpower. In a world that often feels cold and disconnected, I've learned that my ability to connect deeply with others is a gift. And sure, sometimes it feels very overwhelming, but it also allows me to understand people in ways that others can't. It has driven me to help those who are hurting, to listen without judgment, and to stand up for those who might feel like they don't have a voice. Even in my darkest moments, when I felt like I was losing myself in a toxic relationship and unappreciated efforts, that empathy kept me grounded. It gave me the courage to keep pushing forward, knowing that there was something bigger at play. Maybe I wasn't just going through these struggles for myself. Maybe I was going through them so I could help others who were in the same place, lost and looking for a way out. But it wasn't just about helping others. It was about realizing that I could help myself too. I had spent so much time putting others first, trying to fix everyone around me, that I lost sight of my own needs. And it took me a while to understand that I couldn't pour from an empty cup. I had to start filling my own cup before I could truly give to anyone else. I realized that in order to give the love and care I had always wanted to give to others, I had to start with myself. And that meant healing, setting boundaries, and allowing myself to be imperfect. I wasn't perfect, and that was okay. I could embrace my flaws, my empathy, and my desire to help people without losing myself in the process. Looking back, I know now that I've been through all this for a reason, and that reason is to help others, to teach them how to heal, and to show them that they don't have to go through the pain alone. We're all in this together, and if I can help even one person find their way, then my struggles weren't in vain.